Hey, I'm Emily Fraser from McDermott Cues. I hope you all like and follow the Sharkstream.
Hi, I'm Lucas Casaver. Join us on the Shark.
Hello, I'm Jonas Soto, and join us on Sharkstream.
Hello everyone, I'm Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. Join us to the Sharkstream. Let's go!
Hello, I am David Alcaide. Join us in Sharkstream.
Hey guys, I'm Feder Horst. Join us on the Shark Stream.
I'm Christina Tkach. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hey guys, it's Jason Shaw. Join us on the Shark Stream tonight.
I'm John Moore. Join me on the Sharkstream.
Hi, I'm Savannah Easton. Join us on the Sharkstream.
Hi, my name is Georgia Georgiev, and you can join us at the Sharkstream.
All right, everybody. Good morning. It's Sunday morning at the Sharkstream at the Yale Billiards Brunswick Arena here at Wallingford, Connecticut. This is Brian in the booth. We're going to be bringing you live coverage of the Susie. I'm looking at Susie. Sarah Archer for the love of the game, ladies 9-ball invitational. Susie Wong is going to be playing Stacy Barbo. Oh wow, what a draw! What a draw! Well, they can't hear you. I have new microphones that are pretty awesome. So if you want to rock them. I don't. Mystery guest here in the booth. But yeah, we're going to get started with Susie Wong and Stacy Barbu. They were doing a top 8 single elimination match. And they said there's only going to be 3 rounds, quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals. So this is going to be a good match. We're going to get started very soon. Stay tuned. Sorry, it's first thing in the morning. I wasn't expecting to. Yeah. What was the line from Clerks? I wasn't even supposed to be here today. But no, we're doing the final 8 on Sarah Archer's tournament. Should be a great tournament. I think these three matches are going to be pretty awesome. So we have 2 matches from the gold bracket, 3 contestants from the silver bracket, and 3 from the final bracket. I'm going to read the names off right now. They're all in the front room, just sort of having a good time, getting warmed up. But we're going to have the full matches soon. I put the link to the bracket in the comments section, and our contestants are Melissa Hayes and Danielle Tubbs playing on table 2. You can go to sharkstreamtv.com if you want to watch any of these matches, by the way. You don't have to sit here and listen to me. Kathy, oh my goodness, Shadarovich and Jody Mikado are playing on table 7. Susie Wong and Stacy Barbu, as you see right there, they're going to be playing on table 4 shortly. And then finally, Corey Winiarski and June Bedart. They're playing on table 5. So we have them all getting warmed up, getting ready to go. We'll have your match for you very shortly. Thank you guys for tuning in, and make sure you hit the like, follow, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you want to know when we're live on the Shark Stream. Thanks. Right. Looks like we got started while I was sitting outside for a moment, and we are off to the races. So Susie Wong is going to be playing Stacy Barbu. Off. Hey, thanks everybody for tuning in early on a Sunday morning. We're finishing up the Sarah Archer for the Love of the Game Ladies Invitational 9-ball tournament here at Yale Billiards Brunswick Arena on the Shark Streams. Brian in the booth. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button, share it out there, let people know, hey, we got some live content from 8 formidable ladies. Yeah, Hector, I just looked at your comment. This is gonna be a good match, and it was funny. I kind of stuck my foot in my mouth. I was out there talking to Sarah when she started the tournament, and I said, you know how she's an honorable tournament director. She did the draw. She hit the randomize button yesterday on the gold bracket, and she drew Stacy Barbu as her first match. And I said, if I was tournament director, I might have hit that randomize button one more time. And I forgot that Stacy was about 15 feet away from me, and she could hear every word I was saying. She's like, well, to be honest, it could have been a coin flip. I'm like, no, I still would have hit the randomize button. Stacy's a killer. So we're doing the final 8. This is single elimination, race to 5. So whoever wins advances, whoever loses got out of bed for no reason. Actually, not for no reason. The top 8 all get paid, so they're all going to take something home today. Barely recognized Susie. She had her hair in a ponytail yesterday. So Susie's at the table looking at that 8-ball. This is going to be such a time warp for me because we're going to do 3 matches today. We're going to do the quarterfinals, then the semifinals, and then the final. And it's 10:16 a.m. here in Connecticut. Not used to being here anytime before 3 p.m. So it's a little strange for me, but thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. And all proceeds and benefits from this tournament go to Infinite Strength. You can see the logo in the top right corner of your screen. If you're curious about the charity, I'm going to put the link in the comments section so you can check it out. It's an organization based out of Madison, Connecticut, and they are here to help young women. Our mission is to support young women ages 18 to 49 living with metastatic breast cancer by providing financial assistance for basic human needs. Emotional support for coping with the many challenges of the disease, and patient navigation services to give them better quality of life. And I would love to just give a shout out to Sarah Archer for putting this together every year. We had a huge raffle yesterday around 4:30. And all the work she does is just absolutely amazing. Look at that perfect position right there. She nailed the 8-ball and got solid on the 9. Susie Wong gonna go up 1-0 over Stacy Barbu. The jukebox is already flowing. Danny is out there just playing all her Taylor Swift songs, and seems like there's a groove here on like I said, it's Sunday morning. What am I doing here on a Sunday morning? I'll be right back. away. Susie breaks, and she at least made one ball. 5 balls down. And she's got some kind of look at that one ball. I'm not sure. She might have to go off the top, the head rail. That's going to be a tough cut. Thinking about a push here. Like I said, everybody, thanks for tuning in early on a Sunday morning. I like button and share it out. Let people know. We're going to have live coverage of the Sarah Archer tournament for the morning shift. I think we're going to try and cut into the, oh boy, Bob Stocks syndicated event. I know Bobby has purchased that this weekend. So the Bob Stocks Memorial Tournament, probably coming up in the mid-afternoon to late evening. As many side tables as we can cover. So we're going to be bringing you live coverage of pool all day long today. Yeah, they're down to the top 16 single elimination in the Bob Stocks tournament. That's scheduled to get started at 11 a.m. So in about 45 minutes. Then probably every 2 hours after that, we'll try to bring you some coverage. But if you want, you can check it out at digitalpool.com. And so they got Guama, Fraser Patrick, Boris Ivanovsky, even Eric Roberts. Our guy, Lucas Fracasso Vernon, is going to be playing Felix Vogel in his first match, assuming his alarm clock is working. Just kidding, Lucas. PJ Essery and Georgie Georgiev. Max Everly, Brandon Schuff. Oh, thanks. Kane McBride, Hunter Lombardo, Nathan Childress, Marco Tutcher, and Oliver Zalnacki, and Matt Clatterbuck. So that's happening at the same time in about 45 minutes. Check that out as well. We have a link in the comments section, or I'm sorry, in the description if you want to check those videos out. I know Scott Frost is out there doing commentary as well. It'd be good. But I would really prefer it if you stay here and watch the Sarah Archer tournament. We might be looking at a shortcut 4-9. Casey at the table. I don't know. She can play safe, or she can do what she's lining up right now. 4-9 combo. Four nine combo. It's done. Casey ties it up 1-1. And big shout out to Julio from Julio's Kitchen, who just brought me some bacon and eggs. So if you hear some crunching, that's probably what's going on. Look at that. We got Tom Shine in the audience already. Usually by now he's sitting in the parking lot, but I'll just assume you're up at the casino, buddy. All right, tie game 1-1. We're going to be updating the score table in a minute, but race to 5 in this final single elimination tournament. Six ball, 1 ball. What else you got going? Oh, what a beautiful spread. Made the head ball, made the wing ball. 2 balls just sitting out in the open. That's what you're looking for as a player. herself up pretty good on the 3-ball and the side. Gonna be a little bit of travel going. See if she follows the lines. Oh, 4-ball. I thought. I'm sorry. I'm a little discombobulated. I stayed out a little late last night, so I totally forgot the purple ball was sitting there. Oh, look at that. Even with the tap off the 9, she gets perfect position. Can't complain about that at all. That's a great shot. Pushes it forward for the position, the cut shot on the 7. I got a feeling she's going to go 3 rails here. Oop. I'll let the cue fly. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Perfect on the 8. Obviously mornings don't bother Stacy. She's here and she's ready to rock. 2-1 Stacy. Very nice. And here we go. Rack number 4. Stacy at the helm. Getting ready to break. Leading 2-1. 3-ball goes straight in the corner. 7-ball goes right in the side. 8-ball looking no. 1-ball still clean. Ooh, thinned it. But that's going to work out pretty good. If you're going to miss, that's how to miss. I know I say that often, but Susie's basically locked up behind that 5-ball trying to figure out if she can make contact. Never mind the make. It's me. I'm thinking of this 3-railer kind of thing. That's kind of where my head's at. it's a forgiving shot. Even if you miss by a couple inches left or right, you're still going to make the hit on the one ball. Went for the one railer, and that's why I was a little, I think I would have been a little bit more conservative and gone 3 rails or 2, just to make sure that it was coming at the one from behind instead of straight in. That's going to give Stacy ball in hand, and Stacy's dangerous with ball in hand. Ball's the 4 ball, and that's the trick. She's gonna have to probably bounce off the right rail, but she wants to give herself the right angle so that she can actually catch this 5 ball afterwards. Now she's in a little bit of trouble. I'm gonna go to the overhead, and the reason I say that is because banking this 5 is almost impossible. You can come in this way at the 5 ball, but the cue is going to bounce back, and so is the 5. Played safe. That was probably the tactically correct strategy right there. Susie can see a piece of this 5 ball, but I don't think she's got a pocket. Likely to try and find a spot to hide the 5. Move the 5 towards the short rail, but I think Stacy's got a pretty nice look at this 5 ball. Come around the 6 for the 6 in the top left corner. For that, it's go time. Oh, she wiped her feet on the way into the corner, and there's the 5 sitting pretty. That's just what Susie needed right there. See if she can take advantage. Gave her safe. Sorry, she gave herself a nice angle to get the 6 in the corner and come back out for the 8. Yeah, see where she's pointing? I'm gonna draw it right there. She put her finger on the table. This is where she wants the cue ball to land. She do. Oh, she got a little speedy. Oh, that side pocket. Oh, Susie, I feel so bad. Overran it just a bit. That's going to give ball in hand to Stacy with 2 balls left on the table. It's like a 99%. Susie's gonna, I'm sorry, Stacy's going to take this one. Absolutely nothing wrong with that position. She's going to send that 9 right in the corner. She's going to go 3-1. Let me see what other scores we got going on here. All right, so Danielle is up 1-0, and she's rocking the Taylor Swift on the jukebox like you wouldn't believe. You can't hear it, but I can hear it. She's already in control of the jukebox, so she's up 1-0. Kathy Shadarovich is up 2-1 over Jody Mikado. The feature table here: Susie Wong and Stacy Borbo. Stacy's up 3-1, and Corey Winiarski is up 1-0 against June Vidart on table 5. Just a reminder, you can watch all of these matches. You don't have to just watch the one we're doing right here. Go to sharkstreamtv.com. You'll be able to see the live matches on all 4 tables. Rack number 5 coming up. Stacy at the helm. She's going to whack it. There goes the 3. Well, look what we got here. This is an interesting layout. I kind of feel like that's what's coming, but it's up to Stacy. Oh, she just poked the 1 pass for the safety. Okay, well, the 3-1 lead, I thought she might go for it a little bit there, but Susie's at the table now, and she's got a clean look at the 1. Hey, what's up, Ball? Now, all 8 of these players have already reached the cash, as they say in tournaments. I know they're paying at least top 8, and there's good money in this tournament, so there's still a lot at stake. We're all here on a Sunday morning playing pool, playing Taylor Swift, apparently. Some fun. That looked like a safe play. I mean, honestly, when you're in this position right now, you're down 3-1. You want to make sure your opponent has no opportunity. Great shot by Susie. He connects pretty good with the 1 ball. I'm not sure what the look. Yeah. Boy, that's tough. Got about half the 1 ball here, so there's not a lot of plan, like not a lot of options. That's not a bad plan. Send the 1 up table, try to use the 9 as coverage. Pretty sure it worked. Just a matter of whether she wants to cut the one ball between the 4 and the 9, or come around the 9 for the other side rail kick. Oh, she just jumped. See, I don't even think it jumps in combos. Maybe that's why I'm a terrible pool player, but Susie should be able to make this one past the 8 and roll up the 2 in this corner where she's standing. And we got like 50 people tuned in on a Sunday morning. Kind of blows my mind. Make sure you hit the like button. Follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, and turn on notifications. It looks to me like Susie's saying, I'm going to make the 2 ball, but just in case, I'm going to call this 9 right here. She missed the 2 ball. Oh, well, did she? Going to bounce off the 8 and settle right into the corner. Well, make sure you have all your opportunities. That's basically it. 4 on the side, looks like. That 9 ball is a little bit of trouble. You can try to roll it forward and come out this way, or she can try to put some draw and come out this way. Either way, it's a touch shot. She went forward hard and went around all 3 balls. Now she's tree-topped on the 9, though. Gonna make this shot 10 times harder, especially since the 7's up towards the foot rail. Doesn't bother Susie. Just tap it in and take your lumps. Go long on the 7. The 8's pretty close to the pocket, so you can have a little bit of play here. Oh, this is going to get sketchy real fast. Oh, no. She did it again. Been making these late balls and scratching and just giving up ball in hand to our 600 Fargo, Stacy Borbo. And that is definitely not what you need to do at this late stage in the tournament. She had a great idea there. It just didn't work. Oh, and Stacy got a little aggressive. Overrun her ideal position, but it's still very makeable. Stacy looking for the hill here on this 9 ball. Taps it in. She's on the hill, 4-1. All right, on table 2, Melissa Hayes and Danielle Tubbs tied 1-1. Table 7, Kathy Shadarovich up 3-1 over Jody Mikado. This is your quarterfinal round, by the way. As you can see, Susie's down 4-1. She needs 4 in a row to defeat Stacy Borbo. And then you have Corey Winiarski up 2-0 over June Vidart. Back number 6, about ready to get started. Stacy at the helm. She's going to knock that 7 right in the corner. If I, boom, there it is. And there's the 1 ball too. 2 balls going to dress up pretty decent on the side. Well, it's a little, I struggle with this shot. So, but yeah, she's got a pretty well spread out table here in front of her. Every ball has a pocket. It's time to start pocketing. Wow, she's just moving this cue around perfectly. I'm looking at this angle. Seems to me like if she plays the draw stroke, she's going to end up like in this area. Plays a follow stroke. Oh, look at that line. Like I know what I'm talking about every once in a while. Every once in a while. Oh, man, I was getting ready to hit the break and run button on that one. She just juggled the 5 right out, though. Is probably a huge relief to Susie. I think she can make this 5 cut shot and still get dressed up on the 6 pretty well. Ooh, I thought she had more of the 5 than it would appear. Casey thinned it, letting Susie back in. This shot right here is why I'm glad to be a left-handed player. Susie's going to have to stretch halfway across the table and get an extension, probably even use a bridge. Left-handed player would just literally dress up on the table right here and be like, yep, got this. All right, she's got her extension. That's a long bridge right there. But she makes quick work of it and gets pretty much dead straight on the 6. Nothing wrong with that. Roll forward for the 8 in the bottom right corner. Yeah, Troy, you're not kidding. Maura doesn't have that problem. Well, it's one of those things, like, I encourage players that I teach to get comfortable playing with the hand they're not dominant with. So if you're a right-handed player, play with your left hand. If you're a left-handed player, play with your right hand. It comes in handy more often than you think. John Maura is the gold standard for that, playing cross-handed. But even, Lucas has two Fargo scores. One is his normal right-handed Fargo score, which is, I believe, around 764 right now. But he also has a left-handed Fargo score, which is Lucas Lefty in the Fargo rating system, and that's still a 620 something. Actually, a really good idea to learn how to play with your opposite hand. And you see some of these pros now. I see it more often than I used to in the past, but you see a lot of the pros out there. It's like when they're stuck and they need to play with you see the gloved hand on the butt of the cue and the non-gloved hand bridging. That just means they're feeling comfortable playing opposite-handed. It's something that every pool player should practice. And I've told this story on the Shark Stream before, but when I was playing in my 20s, now I'm in my 50s, so I'm an old fart, but when I was playing in my 20s, I would literally practice, I would just sit there and play right-handed, which to everybody in the room looks normal. Oh, there's Brian, he's playing right-handed, and he's kind of bad. And then they come up, and they say, hey, you want to play a set? And I say, oh, sure. What do you want to play for? Whatever amount. What are you going to give me for a spot? I'll tell you what, I'll play a left-handed. And then I'd play him with my actual dominant hand and, easy money. Having said that, though, moral of the story, I mean, it might feel weird at first, but once you start, you have the brains for what the cue should do. You have the brains for draw, follow, and English. Translating that to that hand-eye coordination with your opposite hand takes less time than you might think. All right, Susie breaks him up. She's down 4-2. She needs 3 in a row. She made 2 balls on the snap, and she's got a look at the one. But that 3 ball is going to make this bridge a little tougher. For shooting over a ball, I got to give Susie credit where credit is due. My hand, when I bridge that high, even with my elbow on the table, is still a little bit shaky. Her hand on that bridge was rock solid. Yeah, okay, so that's an interesting comment. One challenge when changing hands is the relation of the cue to the dominant eye. Depends on how you're wired, I suppose, in your brain. My dominant eye is left, and I play left-handed. But when I shoot right-handed, I put my right eye over the top, and I can still see pretty good. There's a lot of examples of professional pool players out there that are opposite-handed compared to their dominant eye. So the dominant eye is, I feel like you need those. If you're left eye dominant, you should be left-handed. If you're right eye dominant, you should be right-handed. But there are plenty of examples out there where cross eye dominance, it's head placement. So as long as you can get the dominant eye over the top of the cue, even if you're playing with the opposite hand, you'll still be able to sight it like a rifle. All right, Susie not laying down, man. She's got a great out here if she can pull this off. Just wants to know where she needs to be on the 5 to get to the 6. This is what she's basically sizing up. Where do I want to be? I think she wants to be here. That'll allow the... Oop, my line drawing thing is getting wonky. That'll allow the draw shot. But that's just me. Jason, good example. I'm right-handed and I'm left eye dominant. Like I said, there are plenty of examples out there of professional pool players that are dominant with the opposite eye than their hand. But at the end of the day, it's just about how many inches are between your eyes? About 4. It's a matter of putting your chin over the cue and being able to put the dominant eye over the cue. At that point, It's just a matter of what they call hand-eye coordination. That's again, no scientific evidence whatsoever. It's just observation. What a shot. Susie just banging him in there. As long as she can knock this 6 in, the setup is pretty natural. Oh, Susie. Oh, I think that's going to be over. I think they already shook hands. She's not going to make Stacy shoot this 9-ball in hand. All right, then. So that's the end of that run for Susie Wong. Stacy Barbu advances to the semifinals. Let's see what else we got. I'm going to go look at the bracket real quick and see if I can bring you some more live action. We got Kathy on the Hill on table 7. We got Melissa and Danielle Tubbs playing on table 2, and we got Corey and June playing on table 5. Where do we want to go? Let's go look at that Hill match real quick. Yeah, Jason, it's interesting because people, you're absolutely right. I've coached players that didn't know they had a dominant eye, and I always give them the same exercise. I'm like, look at the object on the wall across the room. All right, keep both eyes open and circle it with your finger, your thumb, and your forefinger. Now close one eye. Now close the other. Which eye is that object still in the circle? That's your dominant eye. And you want to keep your dominant eye over the cue, just like you're sighting a rifle, gun, whatever. You want to keep that right over the cue so you can see where the ball is going to go. Once you figured out your dominant eye, then you can understand maybe you're left-handed or right-handed. Maybe your dominant eye is aligned with your handedness. And then, but knowing both of those details will very much help you aim. Oh, I mean, pretending the cue is a rifle is just how I play the game. My chin is literally rubbing on the cue when I'm stroking to make a shot because my head is that low, and I always have my left eye right dead center over the top of that thing, so I can look down the cue and just, like I said, I'm trying to almost hit a target, in this case 9 feet away, but that's essentially the same mentality you have to get into. So knowing which eye is dominant and knowing how to adjust your stance accordingly is huge. Because of that last match, Stacy advances, Susie is out, so we only have 1 gold bracket player left. We still have 3 silver bracket and 3 bronze bracket players playing. I'm going to look at the scores again real quick. got the match right here in front of you. Jody and Kathy, they're playing at 4-2. Melissa Hayes and Danielle Tubbs, they're playing on table 2. Melissa's up 3-1. Danielle had a commanding performance in the silver bracket yesterday. And then you got Corey Winiarski and Dart playing on table 5, 2-1. You can go to Sharkstream TV and watch any of these matches. Just won't have the soothing voice that I have talking about it. But we're waiting for at least Corey and June to finish. Stacy advanced to the semifinals, and then we'll bring you. We're just gonna bounce around a little bit until the semifinals, and then we'll bring you the finals. Six Ball is gonna get right in the game. Fortunately, I don't have multiple angles on these other TVs, but at least we got cameras on pretty much every television or every table. Pink Pony Club. I'm just listening to the jukebox outside. You guys can't hear it because otherwise we get zinged for copyright violations. But I got to say, the playlist on the jukebox this weekend has been, I'm going to go with inspirational. A lot of lady songs. Can't imagine why. Funny, I'm sitting here thinking of Pink Pony Club. I mean, it's a great song, Chapel Roan. And what I always think of now, unfortunately for me, is that the Onion AV Club did a video on, I want to say YouTube. I'm not sure if it was on Funny or Die. It might have been YouTube, but you can check it out. They did a video of literally the death metal band GWAR, GWAR, covering Pink Pony Club, and it's absolutely one of the funniest things I've ever seen. So if you're looking for a laugh, Google GWAR Pink Pony Club. Did you? Sarah's right here in the booth with me right now.
Mellow music going for the ladies, nothing
chill.
too crazy. Maybe later in the day we'll get some 90s hip hop going. I'll see. They just don't want to be shooting in the quiet.
I don't
Like I can DJ.
DJ Sarah Archer in the house, but yeah, I was commenting about. I saw that video of. Did you ever see the one I'm talking about? GWAR, the death metal band.
No.
Covered this song. They dress up like satanic demons, and they're like a literal like death metal band. But they went on YouTube with the Onion and the AV Club and recorded Chapel Roan, Pink Pony Club, and they're sitting there in like these demonic outfits and Pink Pony Club. It's the funniest. It's one of the funniest videos I've ever seen.
I'm gonna have to look it up. I definitely have to now. This is a go-to on Ladies League.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. There will be no Ladies League without this song being played at least.
I understand, but if just do yourself a favor, spend 4 minutes and look that song up on you. I think it's on YouTube. It might be Funny or Die, but I'm not sure. And it's absolutely it's wonderful. You see these guys go because they are like it's like I said, it's not like they're Satanists or anything like that, but they got the horns and all this other. It's like Kiss times 10 in terms of stage presence, and then Pink Pony Club, and I that was, and the dude with the solo coming up here, the GWAR guitarist just freaking wrecks it. What other scores we got going on here? Oh, nice shot. 3 in the corner. Melissa and Danielle are still at 3-1. And Corey and June are at 2-1. Corey's up 2-1. Susie and Stacy finished up pretty quick there.
Yeah, they did.
I felt bad because Susie
had some unfortunate.
Susie
scratches.
made a couple of misses and just it is what it is. Sometimes you get out of bed and you're like, all right, I'm ready to play some pool, and then it just doesn't click. She those scratches killed her.
I was just talking to her, and she said to me, she's like, I was playing better today than I did yesterday, and I still made those mistakes, and it was just Stacy was able to capitalize.
That's the way it goes. And Stacy's she's formidable to say the least, but I don't think Stacy won as much as Susie kind of tanked a little bit there. And I'm not saying it unkindly, but she missed. She scratched on 2 8-balls. So it's like, what do you do?
They definitely outwardly expressed the same.
Yeah.
When they were talking about their match, right?
Understood.
After. We know when that happens, right?
Oh, we've all been there.
We're not gonna turn it down, but
I'm gonna walk up to the table with ball in hand on the 8 twice and a race to 5. Oh no!
You go again. It's fine.
No, that's fine. Nope, I'm gonna take that.
Sorry.
It is.
Them's the breaks.
We're down to 7. Let me see. And Danielle and Melissa must be battling over there because it's been 3-1 for like 20 minutes.
Yes. And June and Corey had a rack where they were going back and forth on one ball in particular.
Just bouncing one ball around the table. We've all been there.
Yep.
We're just waiting for somebody to slip up a little bit. Nice shot on the 5 there. He's gonna roll real hard past the 6 though. It's that when I looked at the jukebox app, I'm like, oh yeah, DJ Sarah.
Yeah. Yeah, Danielle started it off, threw a couple in there, and then when I saw there was only one song left, I was like, you know what? I don't want them to have to stop because they want to hear music. Focus on your game. I'll throw some in there.
Well, see, what would happen is I'd start getting a little bored if it was quiet, and then I'd start playing some weird songs. Something I do is like, as soon as it gets quiet in the pool hall, I'll start playing the weirdest songs I can think of just to encourage other people in the room to start playing some music. But in this case, all I did is
song in the day, and they're like, just not the booty song.
I was told that was you.
So here's the backstory, right? I used to play.
I was told it was one of your favorite songs. Yes.
Years ago, I probably haven't even played that song for no less than 3 years, but I used to play it all the time to throw people off. Like, right? People don't know that song, so hearing it, whatever.
I was giggling.
But there is a little bit of booty in that for everybody.
Yeah, of course.
Anyhow, haven't played it in a long time, but people know that I used to play it. So when I'm around people that I don't see all the time, they throw it in there. I know who did it yesterday because they specifically asked me who sang the song. And I shouldn't have answered, but I did.
The big booty song. Let's see. Let's go into the history on this jukebox, because now I feel like
it's pretty deep yesterday. I can tell you who it is, but
that's exactly where I was headed. Sweater weather, every little thing I do. Man, we got a ton of songs.
Listen, if you play it, I will out you to the ladies. I'm gonna be like, Brian did it.
Well, it's just having now recently learned of that song, I feel like I need to play it more often.
I will tell you, you just can't play it.
I won't play it right now. I won't play it right now. Super Kick Party, Too Late to Turn Back. I'll find it. Tim Wilson.
Yeah. I think it's called Booty Man. Who's finished?
I played these. Oh, yeah, I believe this rack is over. I think that one finished up. Kathy must have won 5-2. Gotta submit the scores. Take a look at the bracket.
All right, I'm gonna go back and do my laptop DJ job.
Things. Yeah, Kathy won 5-2 on that.
Laptop DJ, because with the 3 brackets, I had 3 laptops going, so it's like different turntables.
Just gonna scratch it out. What was it called? It was Big Booty. because I'm
Search
looking
for
at the
Tim-
songs I played
it's on-
yesterday.
Search for Tim Wilson.
I'm gonna play it today, but I'm gonna play it. All right, found the song. I have it bookmarked. Let's take a look. Let's go watch table 2. We got Danny Tubbs and Melissa Hayes. Oh, that's weird. The website says it's 3-2, and the actual banner says it's 3-1. Digital pool, get your stuff together. That's better. All right, so we're just gonna watch. This is a quarterfinal match between Melissa Hayes and Danny Tubbs. They're playing on table 2. I'm gonna take a little quick pause. I'll be back in just a minute. Sarah was out there mingling and having a good time. Looks like Melissa has taken it to 4-2. All right, so Melissa's up 4-2 in this quarterfinal. Danny needs 3 in a row. The open table. And we'll go to the semifinals. Let me look at Casey Borbo and Kathy Sharovich are waiting in the semifinal round for the winners matches in progress. That you can watch the recordings, you can watch the live streams on sharkstreamtv.com. They're going to wait until all the quarterfinals are finished before they launch the final or the semifinals. And we'll have one of those matches. I'm guessing we're probably going to do. Oh, we'll see. I'll see what Sarah wants to air. But yeah, no, thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate it. Make sure you hit the like button. That supports the channel tremendously. Follow us on Facebook. And subscribe on YouTube. Joe is asking, do we have Fargos for these two? I don't. But that's an easy remedy. Let me go to Fargo rate. I usually players in the under 400 range don't carry Fargos, but let's find out. So Danielle is a 382. Alyssa Hayes does not show up in the Fargo database. Like Danny tried to play a little safe there, didn't quite get there. She's got the 5. Well, Melissa has the 5 on the side, I believe. Yep, step it. Oh, Danny, that was straight in. You had that one. Big scratch. Danny's got an opportunity here. Ooh, she definitely wiped her feet on the way into that corner, but she got it done. Moving ahead, 6-ball in the same corner. Oh, the 9-ball's gonna jump in the game. Oh, Danny. Tough roll. Find herself kicking at it right here. Look at that kick shot like a boss. Well, this is kind of a beautiful situation for Danielle. Pocket the 8, draw it back as much or as little as you have to. And you got the 9 in the opposite corner. Just click this in. Went forward, and now she's gonna go side thinking. called the side. I'm gonna go grab that chalk. Yeah, so you want to make sure you don't miscue. Saving grace is that if she does miss, the 9's gonna pop out in this direction. So it's likely to be safe if you miss. But she wants to put this away, get it to 4-3. Oh no, she cut the point. That's gonna probably do it. Even with a bridge, this is not a hard shot. Thinking Danielle is gonna finish in 5th to 8th, and Melissa is going to advance. Good run, Danny. You finish 5th through 8th. That's actually not too bad. You still get a few bucks in your pocket, and you did well. Nicely done. And Melissa's going to advance to the semifinals. The only remaining quarterfinal we got here is table 5. That's Corey and June. We're going to tune into that one real quick. Looks like Corey's already on the hill, so we'll be bringing you a semifinal shortly. Step outside for just a minute. I'll be right back. We'll be bringing you the semifinals of the Sarah Archer Invitational Tournament for the love of the game in just a few minutes. But for now, just take a look at this one. 4-2. This is the last remaining quarterfinal match. Corey up 4-2 over June. Saw her tap the tablet, and yet the score has not updated. There we go. What do we got for the semis? We got Melissa Hayes and Kathy Chidarovich. And table 4 coming up. That's going to be our live stream table. We got table 7, Stacy Barbu, and the winner of this match will be playing in the other semifinal. As soon as table 4 gets started, we're going to bring you live coverage from that semifinal table. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button, share it out there. Let people know we're going to bring you the semifinals and finals over the coming hours. And then we'll probably switch back to doing some Bob Stocks Memorial coverage. We're down to the final 16. Let's see if we can bring you some score updates. Guama is up. There's playing Fraser Patrick 2-2. Eric Roberts is leading 4-1 over Boris Ivanovsky. LFV, the kid, is down 1-2 against Felix Vogel right now on table 3. BJ Ussery and Georgie Georgiev were playing, and table 4, BJ is up 3-1. Brandon Schuff up 2-0 over Max Everly. Hunter Lombardo up 3-1 over Payne McBride. Marco Tutcher is up 3-0 over Nathan Childress. And finally, we have Oliver Zalnacki up 3-0 over Matt Clatterbuck. So that's what's happening at the Bob Stocks tournament. We'll try to bring you maybe the quarterfinals and semi a little bit later in the afternoon. Combo there, but the 3 ball is going to ruin the party. Now the 2 balls kind of hiding there. Looks like she's indicating that she's going to call the 9 on the side just in case on this kick shot. And you never know. Sometimes weirder things have happened. Oh, no. Swing and a miss. Ball in hand. Coming in for Corey. Yeah, it looks like we have some customers in the back room already. That's interesting. Usually on Sunday, we're not open until 3 p.m. So a little surprised, but that's kind of cool. We're going to be here and we're going to be open anyway. Might as well come down and play some pool. Kind of sizing up that 2-9 combo, I think. If she makes this 2-9 combo, she will advance to the semifinals. So it's kind of a big deal. Look at that. I think she called it in the corner though. I don't think she called it in the side. That's it. I think that might be it. Maybe she did call it in the side. Nope. Pulling the 9, putting it back on the spot. Only she called it in the side, she'd be done right now. Legal shot, not a great safe. Right now, all you got to really do, the automatic safe is just knock the 2 and leave the cue ball right here. So she needed a little bit of draw there. All right. Well, like I said, I mean, we have players of all skill levels in this tournament right now. I believe these ladies came from the bronze bracket, so they're just gonna try and get through it. Hey Troy, thank you for tuning in. Like I said, we're bringing you the final 8, so quarterfinals, semis, and finals of the Sarah Archer for the Love of the Game tournament. Nice shot on the 3 on the side. She's lined up pretty good on the 5 on the side as well. Came a little offline. Oh, drains it in the corner. That nice shot. Tough shot, no doubt. I think she's probably looking to cut the 6 in the opposite corner there. Scratched, left the 6 hanging. Okay, 6 is down, 7's lined up. And I want to give a little speed to this one if she wants to get close to the 8, but it's going to roll forward. This is where it gets a little touchy. You probably can pocket the 8, but now she's in a bit of a difficult spot to get anywhere on the 9. Rail first. Oh, it's gonna. Oh, well, you know what? It did rattle, but the way it rattled, you almost have to kick at this shot to have any chance of making. There's the kick. Now does she have the guns to go for the 9 on the side? This is for set. Just a little wide. All right, June's coming back. Got a shot at the 9 in the corner. Got to be careful. Play this a little too firm. Cues heading right towards the opposite corner pocket. There's a little bit of life support here. June has got ball in hand on the 9 ball. If it's me, and I'm not criticizing, but if it's me, I'm putting the cue ball right here so I can reach it. Using the bridge is not worth the extra foot, but it worked. June taken down 4-3. Let's see what our boy is doing over in the Bob Brooks. There he is. LFV. Tied it up 3-3 against Felix Vogel. Got his hands full right now. Out there. Just for goofs, we technically purchased the syndication rights to the Bob Stocks Memorial Tournament. And I know that Lucas is playing on table 3. So in the top right corner of your screen, you can sort of tune in a little bit side by side, picture in picture. But we have the Sarah Archer tournament as our main showcase. And just sort of putting that in there because I kind of want to see how the kid's doing. There goes the 2 ball. That 5-6 is going to be a problem. Even if you make the 3 and the 4, man, there's not a whole lot of options on the 5. Now the 5-6 is open. All right, so the 5 has a pocket now. It doesn't go past the 8, but it does go between the 6-7. 3 should go straight in. See what happens. Now Lucas is up 5-3. Doing well, bud. Nice back cut on the 7 ball. Corey's got a difficult shot here, though. 8 all the way up with position. Asking a lot. Tough shot no matter what. Now June's going to be at the table. She's looking to make the same kind of opportunity happen. Not sure if she's going for the bank or the cut. Bank. Nope. Cross side. Oh, just off the point. Looks like June's gonna try and tie it up here with this 9-ball in the corner. Tie game, hell. Scores over at the Bob Stocks tournament, looks like. Lucas Picasso Werner going on a tear. He was tied 3-3. I think he was down 3-2, actually. He's gotten 4 in a row. Lucas is up 6-3 on table 3. Oh, hi, Bobby.
You sneaking some Lucas Picasso Werner matches in?
On Lucas, but we're focused on Sarah Archer here. Lucas, I was just saying to the audience, Lucas was down 3-2 against Felix Vogel. Now he's up 6-3. He's on a tear.
So yeah, Felix beat Lucas the first time they played in a tournament, and then Lucas, I think, I want to say, won the last 2. So it's 2-1 Lucas, I think. It's either 1-1 or 2-1 Lucas, but both. I mean, Lucas a little older, obviously 24. Felix Vogel's only 18 years old. There's going to be a lot to hear from him in the future.
Oh yeah, they're going to play each other quite a bit over the coming decades, let's say.
So what's going on, Brian? When you get to this, after there's going to be 4 after this match right here.
So we are in the top 8. This is the final quarterfinal. Of the 4 quarterfinals, the other 3 have been played. Yep. So we're going to go to, after this, we're going to go to table 4, and we're going to watch Melissa Hayes and Kathy Shidarovich.
Okay.
That's the semifinal match that we're waiting for. Stacy Borbo has been absolutely dominant. She took out Susie Wong in the first round.
Yep. You know, I just talked to her, actually. I said, how you feeling? I said, really good. I said, you in it to win it? She goes, I hope so. So Some confidence, but not too egotistical is nice.
No, see, she was the Fargo favorite for sure. I mean, but at the end of the day, Susie had a good run, but in her match against Stacy, she boxed she scratched on the 8 twice, and that, I mean, in a race to 5, that's almost a death sentence.
Yeah, 40% of the match for sure. Kind of, I wanted the math on it, probably worse than that, because it's 40% of the match, but it's a swing the other way, so it's probably
a 2-game swing. Yeah,
4-game swing, really, right?
So yeah, exactly. Two misses is a 4-game swing.
Oh, followed right inside.
Oh yeah, I mean, she did. She was dominant throughout the first stage of the tournament.
Yeah,
just you run into a Stacy like that, and you're just like, okay, maybe you get a little nervous or whatever the case may be. But I think Susie just kind of took her eye off the ball twice, and that's all it takes.
Yep.
Now we got Corey and June. This is, like I said, the final quarterfinal, and then we're gonna do the semis, and then we're gonna do the final.
Yep. Also, hey guys, if you want to buy Brian a beer, you can send a super chat. He literally donated his time for these guys. They asked him if he would do it, and usually a lot of times Brian and I talk about this. We don't do these tournaments except for maybe the semifinals and the finals.
Usually, it's
a lot of. But he said he was going to do it. So if you want to buy Brian a beer, I'm sure 100% whatever you donate would go to Brian for busting his hump this weekend for you guys.
Reached out to me personally and said it would really mean a lot if you do the tournament for me. And I said, you know what, it's for a good cause, and I enjoy Sarah quite a bit, so been doing it since 10 o'clock on Saturday morning.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. So great job, and numbers are been pretty consistent all week, which is nice. And I think the semifinals, and we're up against a lot of competition. You're up against Lucas. You're up against.
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, I think Ship the Cash is doing something this weekend too. But
yeah, they're doing the same Bob Stocks.
Yeah, they're doing Bob Stocks. Yeah, no, it's good stuff.
Yeah,
but yeah, it is what it is. Sarah, and it's for a great cause. It's Infinite Strength is the actual charity that most of or all of the proceeds from the tournament go to. It's a charity based out of Madison, Connecticut, for women 18 to 49, which is an interesting demographic, but that are dealing with the complications from metastatic breast cancer. And the charity actually helps them fund their doctor bills, their home costs, and that kind of stuff. I know it's a charity near and dear to Sarah, and she puts on a hell of an effort every single year. So if you want to check it out, it's infinitestrength.org. I'll put the link in the comments section, and you can check it out yourself. But man, she's raised a lot of money over the last 2 days for that charity. So yes. Amazing work, Sarah.
It's great stuff. Obviously, trying to help people with cancer. My wife actually had breast cancer as well. I do understand it's tough. It's tough disease, and then you have the medicine. The medicine sometimes almost as bad as the disease. It's literally brutal. Like you said, it can change your whole everything. It's just a tough time to deal with.
It's almost like the case of the cure is worse than the disease in a way. Yeah,
it's tough. So. Women out there, get checked early. That's the key.
That is it. Get checked early. Make sure you're on top of it, because it can change your life. But
yeah.
Tell you what, though, I saw the raffles yesterday. It's amazing how you can put together a 2-day fundraiser and raise $5-6 grand, let's say, something like that.
Yeah.
For a charity like that, and it could change someone's life, and that's what really is important.
Yeah, a lot of times when you're struggling, going through life, bad times like that, even if it's not the money, you get a little bit of money, but you get a little support that means more than anything as well.
Yeah, and they have doctor counseling. I was looking at the page earlier. They patient care counseling, doctor counseling. They're there to basically hold your hand and say, hey, there's someone looking out for you. Good stuff.
Yep.
So Hill, 6 balls left in this set.
Yep, big game right here. Do you know what the prize money is?
First place is $2,000. Second place is $1,200.
Wow,
was the numbers that I saw, which is amazing for a 48-person tournament. That means that money was added from the Archer Custom Cues and the
Sharkstream added 200 and a nice McDermott raffle cue. So
very nice. Very nice.
Did as well.
Yeah. So every little bit.
Yeah. It adds up. I talked to our girl Danielle. She just came in.
She came
Seventh,
in
eighth,
fifth,
right?
eighth, or
Fifth, eighth.
Is it seventh,
fifth,
eighth?
fifth,
I think
eighth, yeah, fifth,
because
eighth.
it's single eliminations, fifth or eighth.
$200, $300.
She got some cake.
$300. That's fabulous.
Good stuff. And she was, she played very well in stage one. She was pretty. She won 2 of her 4 matches, 4-1.
Wow.
She was kicking some butt.
I would like to have seen her in the finals, but still proud of her. Great job.
I'm just glad we don't have to listen to Taylor Swift anymore. I'm just kidding, Danny. I love you.
You don't want the Swifties after you, Brian. You do not want the Swifties after you. Even the Kardashians are afraid of the Swifties. I don't know if you see that, but I guess Swifty made a song about the Kardashians, and they don't even talk shit back because they're scared of. That's what I'm hearing on the internet. I don't know if it's true or not.
You know what? I have 2 daughters, and I'm still not even aware of all that drama. I know Katy Perry had some beef with some, I forget who, Miley maybe, I don't know, maybe it was Taylor. I got nothing, but it's like, I just like to listen to the music.
Yeah, but you can't fight with Miley. I'm not Miley, sorry, the Swifties. Taylor, yeah, you can't. She's too dominant. She's too.
Her fan base is.
Yes, they'll destroy you. They will. She's going rail first here, I think.
She almost has to. Oh, she did, but caught the point.
All right, 5 balls away from going to the semifinals. We get an update on Luca.
Let's go take a look at the Bob Stocks bracket.
Yeah, we can actually. We'll give you an update on all the brackets because Georgie Georgiev is playing in there as well. He's
a lot of big names in there. Yeah, Guama's up 6-5 over Fraser Patrick.
Go Guama.
Boris Ivanovsky is up, or is just lost actually. Or they run into 11. Okay, so he's down 10-2 against Eric Roberts.
Eric Roberts, another young American doing fabulous stuff.
9 in a row he'd need. LFV's up 6-3. I mean, he was up, or he was down 3-2, and then he made it 6-3. And maybe I got to hit refresh because this rack must be a defensive battle. It's been sitting there for about 20 minutes.
Yeah, I can't see that with Lucas.
No, he was just smoking people.
Georgie 4-3 over BJ now.
Yep.
That's a good one.
Brandon Schuff 3-2 over Max Everly.
Another good one.
Payne McBride 4-3 over Hunter Lombardo.
Another good one. The favorite of the tournament.
Who? Payne?
Marco.
Oh, Marco? Oh, yeah, Marco. Yeah, definitely 7-0 over Nathan Childress. He's definitely taking him to task.
Yeah,
and finally we got Oliver Zanolski.
Another favorite. 804.
Matt Clatterbuck. Oliver up 7-1. So Oliver looking to advance as well.
So luckily for Lucas' side of the bracket, the 2 800s will meet each other. They won't play each other. You won't see them until the finals.
Yeah, that's true.
If he makes it.
If Marco and Oliver advance, one of them's gone.
Yeah.
So that's actually in Lucas's best interest. He won't see him till the final.
Yep. So,
all right. Well, best of luck, Lucas. Oh, Felix just got a game back, so 6-4.
All right, ball in hand here. 3 balls left. It's got to make this. Then you roll it 8 aside. Oh no,
June.
She just kind of.
Well, see, here's the thing. It's the same thing I do all the time, and I always make the same joke when I walk away from the table, dejected because I missed ball in hand. Going, man, but I got great position on that. I make that joke with James so often. I heard him playing his friends last night, and he said he made the same. He stole my line. Yeah, but look at that position.
He's hitting this a little straight. You want to hit this on the edge.
You got to hit the edge of the.
Yeah. All right, not terrible.
That'll track.
All right, it's got to roll forward here.
Little natural follow, and she's got the 9.
Yep.
There's Paulette in the comments section. Paulette, you played in the tournament, didn't you?
She did.
She did.
She did. A lot of good women got knocked. She got knocked out. Rebecca got knocked out. A lot of good women got knocked out.
Yeah, no, I mean it's a dogfight. I like the format because it gives the bronze and the silver players a chance to get in the top 8, while still allowing the gold players to have some good matches. So it's an interesting format that Sarah's come up with, and I think it works for everybody.
I like it. All right, she's good. Pretty good on the 9 here, Brian. Just got to tap the send and go straight in.
Yeah, we say that from the booth, but when you're staring at that 9 ball going up the rail into the corner, the pocket gets tight.
And if she draws this by any means, she can get the cue ball in.
She could scratch.
But I don't think she will. But.
No, this is a center ball shot, nothing but net.
Yep. This is to advance to the semifinals, top 4. This is Corey shooting, right?
Correct.
All right, Corey for the win. Oh,
and she went right in the rail. Like I said, that pocket gets real small when you're staring at it for the set.
Pretty good lead, though. That's not simple by any means.
She was up 4-2 at one point, so she's sitting there like, why can't I put this damn ball away? You know, I understand that pressure, that stress. And you can see her like in the corner, like, oh my God, what happened?
What are the rules, Brian? Is it call the 9? It's list rules, pretty much.
Yeah, it's called 9. There's no other real
push out, 3 foul rule, all that good stuff.
Pretty much everything standard otherwise.
She's cutting it right in. She got to be careful not to draw this. It'll go right in the side. She got to hit.
Like I said, this is another one. It's center ball, focus on the pocket.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about anything else. There's no scratch. She went up and
where's it going to end up here?
I don't know.
Another weird one. Another weird one.
Straight in the corner here.
Straight. You got a little angle. It's going to be
literally straight as an arrow.
Yeah. If I like it. All right. Big shot coming up right here. And we'll join Lucas Picasso for a couple racks right after this and get ready for the semifinals.
Sure, we can.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not going to take at least get an eye on Lucas. But yeah, obviously the semifinals will be here live.
I had it in the corner, but I'm like, oh, that's kind of rude. I'll just turn it back off. I've been watching it on my phone.
Yeah. Makes sense. If you wanted to, you can put the match here and put that here, right? Good.
Could.
Yeah. All right. She's thinking about it here. Again, you gotta watch the.
Don't overthink it. Just it's like any other shot you've ever had. You just sit there and just it's not set ball. It's not match point. It's not any of that. It's 9 in the corner.
Yep.
That's the attitude you have to bring right up right now.
Yep. Winner of this is playing Stacy Barbeau, I believe, right? There it is. Money ball.
She finally puts it away. Corey, victorious. June finishes 5th through 8th.
All right, great job.
Table 3.
We're going to bring this tournament right back, guys, so don't go anywhere. Right now, Lucas 6-4. I think there's going to be an update any second.
Oh, it's funny. I still got the...
Unless they're on break.
What's that?
It was 6-4 like 5 minutes ago. Almost so.
This is what we got.
Yeah. No, I know it.
They might have had a player break in there.
Lucas 7-4. There you go.
On the screen here.
There we go. So it should get an update.
Yeah, the scoreboards have been a little slow.
Hey, Lucas has a good break. I think he has a clean look at the 2. He's got to get up all the way for the 3 ball. Looking good in his McDermott Yale Billiards shirt. Look at that. Lucas looking fresh. I haven't seen him wear this shirt in a while. This is the McDermott Open shirt, I believe. No, it's not. Is it? I don't think so.
Is that the McDermott Open shirt?
I don't think so.
It looks like it, but it doesn't have the big green logo on the front.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And on the sides, I think there was more logos on the arms.
Yeah,
so.
it's definitely one of the in the box jerseys.
Yeah, definitely. That's one of his sponsors. So,
is Lucas wearing actual jeans?
Don't know. Don't know what the dress code is.
Anything but dress pants and sweats. Seriously, I've never seen him. Yeah, the Adidas sweats and like he's wearing jeans. Is that Lucas for real? Somebody go check. Oh, he's got the Lucas cue.
Try to get on the red here. Little juice. Nice stroke. Trying to get it for the side. Got it. But he's got to come back for the pink. That's not going to be easy again. There's Georgie walking by. Again, he's playing, I think, BJ Usuri. Probably going to break. The stroke by Luke didn't
slammed it in the side.
He needed to draw that ball a lot more than that.
Yeah, he kind of got a little stuck.
Yeah. But he's going to try to kick this, I believe. Just roll this by the 7.
Sarah Archer tournament will be continuing shortly. We're just waiting for the tables to be sent out.
Yep.
So for now, we're just kind of snooping on the what is it,
Bob Stocks Memorial.
Bob Stocks Memorial.
Look at this. Look at this. Look, it's got a little bit of love.
He sure did.
There's young Felix Vogel. If you don't know who it is, take a picture, mental snapshot. This young kid.
You're going to see a lot of that kid in the future, that's for sure.
Look at him. Look at that jersey. He's already got a bunch of sponsors. 18 years old. And that's where the money is for these players. And it's really, I think they make almost as much in sponsorship as they do in the tournaments.
That's pretty much their living, yeah.
You know, so he's going to play safe, try to get behind the 80. Not terrible. Not terrible. Nice shot by Mr. Vogel. What's going on, Orville from Ohio? What's up, man?
That's Mr. Frowny.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I know.
We missed Frowny. Yeah. I tried texting her last Friday when you and Scott Frost were doing live Q&A. I'm like, Frowny.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's our guy, right? Scott's our guy.
I was like, she must have been busy. But
yeah, she got that weird schedule too.
She does, but yeah, I know she's a big fan of Scott Frost. I even had, when he was here for the event last year, I had him sign a ball, stay Frosty.
Sent it to her. Yeah,
sent her the pictures and all that other stuff. So
cool.
I'm sure you guys will do another Q&A at some point though. So maybe she can tune in sometime in the future.
Yeah, she's here too, so she's there. All right, Lucas. Not sure what the plan here is with the pink. Try to get underneath it maybe and kick it back up here by the 5-8 is probably the best play.
The feed frozen, or are they on a player break?